episode. So we're going to be finishing the rest of season 2. Last episode we got through the draft and got to see how the players ended up rating. We didn't have a terrible draft, but we didn't have a great one either. You know, it really could have went either way, to be honest. But here in the last season, if you weren't here for the last episode, you saw Andrew Painter got sent down. He had a few starts for us. Wasn't playing that good, so we just went ahead and sent him down for the rest of the season. And then we also sent down Michael Bush. We sent down Colson Montgomery, who's been really good in the minors. As well as we sent down Dominic Fletcher. But I'm going to go ahead and get this serious. And I think I want to play either not Kansas City, either the Twins or New York. Andrew Heaney injured for 1 to 2 weeks. They put David Garcia there. I'm cool with that. Okay. We got Zach Little, Crochet, Casey Mize. That'd be Little again. Are you serious? Lee Schwarber out for the rest of the season. I mean, it's the end of the season, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's still kind of frustrating. He got injured last year, too. And, you know, we want him to get more than 120 games a season, but I guess the season's over, and overall, he had a good one. Definitely better than last year, in my opinion. Less RBIs, more hits, same amount of home runs. You know, good and negative. Higher WAR than last year. So, I guess we gotta call someone up. Let's just go ahead and call up Grossman. We'll give it to... Definitely not playing center field. The right field. Fine, playing a little better. And then... Grossman. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, Crochet's... Play the Yankees. Could Kopech a start. I've actually thought about turning him back into a starter because he's had such a dominant year. Six 3, okay. 9-10. They had a few home runs. Strange lineup. It's against righties too. Alright. This game with Crochet. Cities Connect. Probably my favorite jerseys of the major leagues in general. I believe we traded Soroka to the Royals, didn't we?
Now the third.
Yep, Soroka. Oh, they've been using him at the bullpen, but he's been continue. being consistent, doing exactly what they traded him for.
Baseman, number 11. And another ball.
Like we haven't played a game at
And he hits a ground ball right side.
Make the play.
In plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot.
And there he goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Eaton stands at first with 1 out. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2.
2-2.
Got it. That's not number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play.
And that one hops the wall. Around third. He'll score easily. And it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield.
And he can't come up with it. First and third, 2 away. Andy Ibanez steps in for the Royals. Right through there for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. KC gets one on the double. It's now 1-0. Back at guaranteed rate field. And on the hill, the big righty, Michael Wacha. What do we need to know here about the right hand?
A lot of pitchers come in spring.
I mean, physically maybe.
Training with one goal, and that's to make 30 starts or more on the season. Well, here he is, reaching that milestone. Just impressive. He's been able to take care of himself, put himself in a position as well that he can be effective, pitch deeper into ball games to help his team win. It's going to be real interesting to see how he does in this one. There could be some fatigue setting in, but he's gotten to a point that a lot of guys aspire to get to.
Righty to the plate. And now it's filled up. The swing by Benintendi. Driven deep to right.
That's a leadoff home run from Benintendi. When we played.
He nails one out to right. It's 1-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient. And it paid off
here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Garrett Hampson. And now he turns and heads for second.
Push it. He's going to go for second, and he's thrown out by a mile. He's fast.
Hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Way out front for strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Called him up.
And down on
he strikes out just barely.
Now 2 out.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far. And
if he was playing like this the whole year with the Phillies, they probably wouldn't have traded him. But he definitely slowed down. He definitely picked it up when he got traded to the White Sox. Trying to show he's still
a ball hit out
a player that should be
center
on a
field.
World Series contender team.
Oliva makes
Not
the catch,
a
and
team
that'll
like
do
the
it.
White Sox.
1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Top of the second, and to the plate for Kansas City, Blake Mitchell. And now 1 and 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
Wow.
Especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind and the pitch.
That's
Sharp
up the
grounder.
middle.
That's through for a
That
base
is a
hit.
leadoff single.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. Drew Waters stands in. The count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Tied up here in the early going. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
He walks him.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners
in
on
a previous White Sox. Hasn't been the best.
after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
2-2. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches. So
that's going to be a single right up the middle.
Into the outfield. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Crochet.
Could possibly get moved
one
back
of the best
to the
strikeout
bullpen
pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and get hitters away.
Goes down looking. Nate Eaton steps in for the Royals. That one ripped. Hampson reaching back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags up for third.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. Swung on, belted.
That's going to drive in some runners.
That one outs against the fence. Anderson flying around third. He'll score as well. It's 4-1.
It's now 4-1.
That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches.
It's not even like he's
really
letting up walks, which
solid
is his real weakness. Like, they're
contact.
just hitting him really
He's
good.
trying for third. Pitching for a strike.
Thrown out at third.
And that ends the inning. But
We'll
3
never let the
score in
first
the
or third
inning.
out
2
at
of them on
third.
this 2-run double. And we're back. And now, Roger Francis.
The third baseman, Roger Francis.
Ooh, nice of this one.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you
Doesn't get
have to
anything out of
remind
it.
yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Waters brings it in with a nice running grab. So up next for Chicago, MJ Melendez. 2 down, nobody on. On the line, base hit.
Every time we play with him, he continues to get hits.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2-2. Right through that.
Waka checks on first. Melendez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's right up the middle. A little 2-out rally from the White Sox.
Stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. The pitch.
He strikes him out on the cutter, and the White Sox unable to make anything happen.
Back here on the south side, here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that squirts through. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Kansas City just destroying
So up
Crochet
next,
today.
Pedro Oliva. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now.
Strikes him
It doesn't
out.
even matter
Nice.
that much if your starter doesn't go that deep
Hard
because
to
teams
force
are really
strikeouts.
aggressively building
Getting
their bullpens.
strikeouts.
And here is Andy Abadian
Letting him take some
outside,
losses
and that
the
is
second
ball
half.
4. And next up for the Royals, Blake Mitchell.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Drew Waters. Got him looking. That ends the frame. Royals strand a pair. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of
I know he hit 18 last year.
the inning. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ooh, swings that ball 4. 3-2 count.
Pitch. Foul
Swings that ball
and
forward
it
again.
remains a full count.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out.
Excuse me.
Pickoff throw. Benintendi back on a dive. And a 3-2. Good plate appearance there.
Back-to-back
Able
walks
to
to
take
start
the
the
walk.
inning to the
Well,
White
interesting,
Sox.
he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
White Sox in a prime position to win this game a little bit closer.
In the air. Right
And
center.
Gavin
This
Sheets is going to
magic.
tie it up
And gone.
on a 3-run home run. Big at bat from Sheets here in the
Gigantic blast.
third.
It's his 6th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 4-4.
He's calling him up
He
in the
put a
halfway
charge
mark.
into that one.
That was a lightning
Really
swing
good
right
hit
there,
in the
no doubt about it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that one
Thorberg gets a good swing onto that deep
That's
center
back there.
field. It's back-to-back home runs for the White Sox to take the lead.
They go back-to-back, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 5-4. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well
Look,
at
Roger
the plate and
Francis, he got
clearly
robbed
driving
of
the
the
ball with
bases
some
in his last
authority as
at-bat.
part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And delivers outside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover.
That's right
in
up the
next
middle.
one.
Up the middle.
There's
He's
his base
in
hit.
there.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout is a perfect slider down in a row. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
And that's to the
Chance
first
handle.
baseman,
Goes to
second,
for one.
3-6-3 in the
Double play.
Kansas City
And
Royals.
up next for Chicago, M.J. Melendez.
Bad pitch to swing at. Melendez hit a
Well,
center
a really
field
rough
opposite
inning out there on the
direction,
mound.
five
And
from that.
this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
4 runs already in the frame as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss.
Strikes
struck
out
him
Melendez on the cutter.
But 2 round trippers in this. Start of the 4th. Here's Tim Anderson.
Either way, this will probably be Crochet's
Anderson.
last
Strike to Anderson.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
He ain't pitching.
The lefty fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and deals.
That was right down the middle. He wasn't even take that deep. The Royals have been really good at fouling the ball off this game, I've noticed, which is kind of uncommon when it comes to Garcia. He's pretty good about striking players out. He has gotten many this game.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals.
Just can't get regular outs.
That one just misses.
100 pitches already.
1 out, bases empty. Caught him. Nate Eaton steps in for the Royals.
Right out the side first.
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down.
Look at it like this.
Back at guaranteed
when he did get outs, 75% of them were strikeouts.
The second baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Look at it like that. Vaughn hit a single in his last at bat.
And a swing and a miss there.
That high fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Late on that.
Good job to fight that one off.
Waka coming off of a bad inning, looking
and down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away.
Looking to have a good
Here's
bounce
a
back.
catcher to hit, Francisco Mejia. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Right through that circle change.
Up the
middle.
Right
up the middle, and that's going to be a. Oh my God! It's a base hit for Francisco Mejia.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Now it's Andrew Bennett.
He's that hard to the second baseman.
Right side could be
4-6-3 double play in the inning. Back-to-back innings.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Alex Vesia.
Great versus lefty.
And this
Terrible
is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Michael Massey. The Royals trailing by a run. We're at the top of the 5th. And downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That is just a light base hit. What are you supposed to do against that?
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Finds its way through base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away. And now the first baseman, Andy Ibanez.
What a slider.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
At the dish.
And he strikes him out.
Misses, it's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one off the mark, and now it's 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
That's going to be
takes it
third out.
To the bag, and that'll do it.
I mean, Royals unable to make anything happen. He's having a solid year out of the bullpen. 83 innings, 4.45. I mean, he's got 95 strikeouts in those innings.
Asa Lacy.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so can every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This is a lefty.
Snap throw to first. Hampson back on a dive. The 1-1. Just missed. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Mike Soroka preparing to come on if needed. Runner on the go. There's the ball.
Gibson takes off and he gets in his corner.
That's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can strike a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position.
He makes a bold move of going to third.
Safe at third.
He gets to third. So a productive out by.
Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber.
Designated hitter.
One away with a runner at third.
Schwarber.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
First down foul. That was the pitch to hit.
Here comes a pitch.
And he strikes out Kyle Schwarber. That's a big strikeout.
Tailing away from the hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the
That's
opposite
right up the middle.
Oh, that ball
That is going to give the White Sox a 2-run lead.
Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Ooh, barely gets back to first.
Over to first, and he's saved. And the batter now, Liover Peguero.
And he hits him.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him
Clutch
with a pitch.
is not very good.
And next to hit for the Sox, M.J. Melendez. That's out to center field.
Solid swing onto that.
Settles under it.
Center field's able to get it. The White Sox do add another run to their lead.
Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
18 hits
All right,
combined.
we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters.
They're looking to get at least 2 innings from Vesta here.
And he deals.
That's
now
right down the
screamer
middle.
into the outfield. Hampson makes the grab, and there's one away. Tim Anderson steps in for the Royals.
Go ahead and blink it.
Michael Kopech taking over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
2-2 now.
That's right down the middle.
Pretty well struck right field.
MJ Melendez
going back.
there to make the catch.
Well, I think
Playing
the
a little
wind ended up
defense.
being a
Good thing that
factor
he
right
did.
there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
White Sox
The
have,
1-1 is fouled off.
The Royals have been silent since the second inning.
Up and in, and it's 2-2.
Strikes him out.
And he struck him
Beautiful.
out. And good. Here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning, Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
And so the lefty
Walks him.
allows the leadoff free pass.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. This one in the air, right field, under it.
Waters there to make
Puts
the
it
catch.
away
Shallow
for the
right
out.
field.
The left fielder, number
Back to the top of the lineup. Benintendi to the plate. Vaughn over at first with one away. Out to center. Under it.
Nothing great though. Back-to-back flyouts after getting the lead player on base.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Hampson.
2-2 with the fastball curveball slider.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is
Second on the
fastballs.
team
You've got to
run.
expect something off speed. Stay back.
Just misses. And it's 2-2.
Barely. Nice take from Hampson. Swings at the ball. That's too close. You got to fight it off when it's that close. good location from ACE.
Out towards right center field. Waters
3 shallow
on his way
flyouts
over
after the leadoff
and makes
runner.
the grab.
Chicago not able to add to
that'll
the
do-
lead here.
And we're back. Now, Nate Eaton. The kick, the 3-2.
Strikes him out.
It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And another ball.
2-2.
Chopped left side. Aguero.
Shallow hit.
Gets
He's
it
fast
first.
and he gets
Barely
him.
got him for the out close play. And next will be the
Day.
cleanup hitter, Michael Massey.
Second baseman. Michael.
He's gonna pop that out. That's a 1-2-3
Sizes this one up.
for Crochet.
Corrals it. And that is that.
That's and
Royals
even
go down
2-3.
1-2-3. And the score remains 6-4.
Leading up for the
Back here on the south side,
The
bottom of the
first baseman.
7th. And now it's going to be Gavin Sheets. Falling behind 2-1. Bullpen action for the Royals.
And
Nick
that's
Anderson
Taylor.
getting loose out there. Taylor getting cranked up as well. And there's a ball.
There's 1 count.
Late on that
He
fastball.
swings that ball
Just threw
forward.
that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Tries to
especially
pull
with
back,
that
and he
velocity.
does, and he
And
draws
held
the walk
back
versus
according
the
to Rusty
lefty.
Valentine.
Kyle Schwarber hit a solo home run back in the 3rd inning.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there. Runner at first with no outs here.
Definitely a player we could definitely consider bringing back in Kyle Schwarber. But I'm not
And now
100%
it's filled up.
if
At
we
this
will.
point in the game, you cannot
I think
issue
it really
free
just
passes.
depends
He's going to
who's
have to
available.
challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that's ball
Back-to-back
Ball
walks to
four.
start off the bottom of the 7th.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of
Now
his
batting.
career since day one.
White Sox in a great position to add to their lead here in the
Ball
7th.
to strike. That one found
Hit
hard
on
the
that
other way.
slider.
Hitter's
1-2
got some
count for
good
Roger.
opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
At the belt and fires. That one is
That's
absolutely
a great
belted.
swing onto that.
A dive,
That gets
and he
over his
can't
head.
hold it in. Headed for the plate.
That's going to score
He
1
scores.
run, and that is
It's
an RBI
7-4.
double.
Well,
Clutch
he
hit from
delivers
Roger
in a
Clemens.
huge spot. Chris
Good game
Bubich
so
gets
far.
handed the rock out of the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now Leover Piquero got him swinging. 2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, MJ Melendez. 2 on, 1 out. And that one ripped to left. Olivo makes the grab. Runner
Solid
takes the
throw.
Throw is
Offline.
and he scores. And it's 8-4.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag
1 for 2, I believe 2 walks.
Second baseman.
takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. And that just
What a
misses.
take.
Close pitch
Ask him
there.
where that
He's
missed.
kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from
Ball
at bat to
four.
at bat.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That pitch really could have gone either way, but the White Sox do add to the lead, which is good.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Pedro Oliva. In there at the knees, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Bounce to third. Rolls across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So digging in, Andy Ibanez. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That
Knocks
was right
that
down
one
the middle.
away,
Look,
and
he
we'll
didn't
do it
take
again.
that deep.
The Royals down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side.
That's going to be a strike.
And that one finds its way through.
A single.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Blake Mitchell. Genesis Cabrera on to pitch here.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
What? He has a sub-3 ERA.
And a good eye there.
3-1.
Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Mitchell checks the
Locked
swing.
him.
Appeal down the third. Didn't go. 2 on with 1 out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew. Line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw cut off down to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. And now the DH, Tim Anderson. And another ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The throw to second. And
Double
that's
play.
the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 8-5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's the show. Bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Now one
That
miss.
That's the ball.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
That's to third. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Benintendi up here.
Benintendi.
In the air, right field.
The best swing, but for a
Waters
bad pitch, he
makes
put
the
a good
play,
swing on it.
and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one
Good
off
pitch
the
for
edge
the
just a
pitcher,
little
bad
bit.
pitch
Couldn't
for swing
quite
out.
barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 7.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Hampson.
Hampson.
That to
He goes
right.
all the way with it. That's a good swing.
Waters hauls it in to end
White
the
Sox not
inning.
able to add anything here, though. That's going to bring in our closer, John Barlow.
Back at guaranteed rate field. Here's the third baseman, number 11. Fouled off left
Solid
side.
swing out of that in front of it.
Oh, that got away from him.
He
And he's going to
swung.
reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the
That's
inning.
crazy.
Nate Eaton steps in for the Royals. The 1-1 is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes
And he strikes him out. Beautiful.
There's a runner or 2 on base.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That one misses. 2-1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but That's where he functions best.
That's the ball.
And that's outside. They're down 3-1. 3-1 is on the way.
That's right down the middle.
Towards left center field. That's well struck. Hampson going back on this one.
Hampson not able to catch it.
And now maybe
Don't
extra
pick up the
bases.
ball, please.
Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases.
Here.
And the force play is now in order. Pedro Oliva steps in for the Royals. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A massive
And the
home run.
Kansas City
It's
Royals
his 8th
take
home
the
run of
lead.
the year. It's 9-8. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does.
That is a blown save for
As they were in
Barber.
striking distance, they found a way to fight back big time.
Next to hit, Andy Ibanez steps on first for the out. Blake Mitchell, the next to hit. Next offering misses. 3-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. Drew Waters steps in for the White Sox, going with a new arm. Trevor Stephan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He strikes him out, but the Royals do take the lead on a blown
But they
save
leave
for
their
Barber.
mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam.
Big
Back now
swing
as
for
they
them.
hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Will Smith.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The
Hit
first
him.
baseman,
Slider, fastball, curveball, circle, change. That's a good start.
Into center base
Good
hit.
off single.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And another ball.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Late on that
Swings
fastball.
to the
With 2
fastball.
strikes, may see some
Just
movement over
behind
there
it.
at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Down the line.
Able to foul that slider off.
And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And he
Swing,
just pops it
Foul
up to
territory
the
for
catcher. Great pitch to hit, but he just gets
Calls
right
in,
under
and
it.
there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the
That's
plate.
tough.
And pretty good timing on it.
Roger
Just
Francis always had a really good game up to this point.
Roger Francis steps to the plate for the White Sox.
And he come up with another big base hit.
On a line.
And he goes down. And that's going to put the runner at third. Will they score?
Throw comes in quickly.
And they're going
And
to
the
wait.
tying
They're going to
run
play it
forced to
safe.
hold on at third
That's
with
his
one away.
4th hit of the
there you go.
game.
Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage,
White
you're
Sox
just
in
hoping you get
prime
in the ball game.
opportunity
Right down the
to
middle,
take
not a whole
the
lot of
lead
velocity.
and win the
Right
game.
on top of it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
White Sox down a run. They're the home team trying to pull it out.
2 on base.
That's to third. And
That's
that
going to
one
bring home the
handled.
time run at least, so this game will go to extras at bare minimum.
MJ Melendez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And he strikes them out, and this game is going to
That's the
extras.
third out.
Absolute slugfest so far.
So coming into the game now on defense, Zach Remillard. He takes over as the new first baseman. So here's the Royals DH, Tim Anderson. Zips it
out.
across, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Just off the inside corner, 2-2.
Well, the White Sox went the same thing, so they know they do not have to
tighten up
go
his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swings and lines one towards the gap.
That's a base hit. They might.
Coming home.
The Royals will take the lead on that hit.
Had the lead, 10-9.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
Orioles really fighting, and the White Sox really not knowing what to do about it. Strikes him out. Big strikeout from Trevor
Well,
second.
that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a...
Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
The White Sox get out of it, but the Royals do add to the lead.
The 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound. Here's the second baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Slider, fastball, sinker, circle, turn.
Ground
That
ball
moves
up the
him
middle.
up to third.
In plenty of
Productive
time
out.
at first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Francisco Mejia. Now we've got a substitution at third base. And here's the pinch runner, Corey Lee. Now this is a
Goes out the way.
Squeezes
The
it.
Royals send him. The White Sox. And the White Sox tie it again.
And again, we are tied. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Next pitch is outside. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Anderson up and loosening in the pen. Taylor also getting ready. On the ground.
Witt's going to make that play, and this is going to go to an 11th inning.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Now into the ball game on. Here's the left fielder, Pedro Oliva. And that one is lifted in the air.
Is he the one who hit the... I think he was the one who hit the grand slam.
Andy moving under it. He's got it. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Andy Ibanez. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Pick out in Trevor second.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
1 out away from second for 5-0.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Blake Mitchell. Bounce to the right side.
And the Royals have a scoreless
Tosses to
11.
first. That's out number 3.
Can the White Sox
Royals
walk
lead
it
one.
off?
Garrett Hampson digs in now.
The center fielder, Garrett Hampson.
And it's strike 2.
This is the bunt.
That misses. 2-2.
He throws weird. I like it. strikes him out.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect.
Can't really
and
take him out.
halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching.
Pops it up.
Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the White Sox DH, Kyle Schwarber.
And he strikes out Kyle Schwarber, and this is going to the 12th.
Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And he grounds one back up the middle. 1 up, 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Tim Anderson. Now
Anderson puts a good swing out of that. Hampson fast enough to make the catch, though, but the runner will move up to third with 2 outs.
Now the third baseman.
The third baseman, Michael Garcia.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
That's his 50th pitch.
And that'll
And the
fall
Royals
for a
are going
base
to
hit.
take the lead here in the 12th.
And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it.
New pitcher on now, Colin Holderman.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
And he's thrown out.
At second. That ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the...
We could take him out, but he has so much power. He's our best hitter. In case he doesn't move on, we can't.
Roger Francis.
No matter what, you're
4
playing
for
this
5
kind
on
of
the day.
level. Take your game to another level.
Sinker.
And a count 1 and 2.
102.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
101. He's behind. He needs to get that front foot down. He got it down.
Right. Drops into the glove.
Holbert's gonna
Runner
move up to
tagging for
third.
third. Not in time. He's safe.
Productive out.
Now at the plate, Leover Piquero.
Part of the splitter has not really done anything.
White Sox down a run. And here in extra innings. Fouls it off. Still
Almost
1 and 2.
striked out. They're fighting. You can't say neither of these teams have fought, because they both have.
But when you've got opportunities
Both
to
of
drive
the
in runs,
offenses
you've
have
got
been
to
great,
expand
and
the zone.
both of
He's
the
capable
pitching
of
has
it.
been terrible, and he strikes
now
out.
only 1 out remaining.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure
that's
off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves
This
more
goes based
time
on
on a grounder to make a play.
49.
A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
74.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nick Madrigal.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a
And he
miss,
strikes
chases
him
that
out.
one in the dirt.
And in
that'll
12
do it
innings, the
as they
White
complete
Sox
the
lose.
strikeout to end it. First one here today, and your final
What a game.
11-10. A 1-run.
Both these teams just didn't want to give up. They both fought a lot, and you got to give it to both of them. So we're going to go ahead and sim the rest of the season. Alright. So, we played better than last year. Overall, average in a good spot, slugging in a good spot. On base, fielding not that good, and ERA definitely could be better. So, but overall, I think our numbers are good, but they're obviously not great. But I think in this division, maybe move up to a wild card. I'm gonna take a look at league leaders real quick. Virgo, really. Let's see, what is this? It's 208. Christian Yellow's the most hits. And the highest average. Where's your home runs? Alonso. Just doesn't look right. RBIs 119. Jeez. 129 for Acuna. Absolutely insane. 39. 47. Oh my god. 20-win season for Michael Lorenzen. Okay. Brown looks crazy. 55. 53. From Burns. Padres. I don't know how I feel about that. Looking at awards. MVP goes to Kyle Tucker. And Acuna. Spencer Strider. Joe Ryan. Adley Rutschman. Christian Yelich. The year De Los Santos. And Neener. I think that's how you say his name. Sweet. Forrest Whitley. We did not have anyone in the talk for Rookie of the Year. That's kind of tough. Good solid year from their catcher. Gloves are a little less important, so we'll just kind of, since we're in the AL. Huh? Silver Slugger? I mean, I get it, he had more home runs, but I definitely would have gave that to Rutschman. Alright. The Rangers beat the Pirates. So Eloy got to go to the, let's get this together. Hate how it does this. It's very annoying. So yeah, you can say in the minors. He'll probably be in the majors next year, so we'll leave him up. Yeah, this was our first overall pick this year. Very excited to see what he can offer. Tindy got sent down. this together real quick. "37 games. He actually did really good. Maybe he becomes a bench bat for us next season." So I don't know where kind of Joe gets in versus righties at least. Putting here for now because we're probably gonna trade Vaughn. Spoiler alert. So Tukis got sent down 28 innings, was solid. David Garcia got sent down 36 innings, was actually really solid. Okay. So let's look at our team. Kopech, 130 innings, 2 ERA. Dude's insane. I was really hoping he would have a sub 2 ERA, but he did great. I think the bullpen probably is where you want to keep him. Genesis Cabrera in our first season as a White Sox did good. Alex Vesta definitely struggled. I think he played a lot better the second half. So Holderman, with the innings we gave him, wasn't that good, but I have faith. Tyler Stephan was ridiculous. Only allowed 6 earned runs, 1 ERA. You know, like one of the best, if not probably best reliever in all MLB. Was insane. I definitely think we're either going to keep him here or move him to closer. Joe Barlow, he had a good first half. Well, let's try that. An okay first half, and the second half he really fell apart. I think so. I think maybe just keeping him middle relief is the move. Garrett Crochet, after having a good first season, they showed this year. We're gonna give him next year. Maybe we extend him, maybe we don't. Casey Mize had a good year. A potential, still has a lot of room to improve. 4.48, solid. Andrew Heaney, we know was terrible. Zach Littell, 4 ERA, was he was the best starting pitcher. He only had 10 starts though. Most of the year he was in the bullpen. Jake Woodford, terrible. Probably not bringing back. Now let's look at the lineup. Corey Lee, terrible. Not that good. Might just be a bench back next season. And if he plays good, maybe moving in the lineup. I don't know. Andrew Vaughn's coming off his best season yet. We're probably gonna try to capitalize on that. Probably try to trade him in the off season. Connor Joe, we have him for 2 more years. He was solid in the 89 at bats he had for us. Dominic Fletcher struggled. Andrew Benintendi, 2 more years on the contract. We're almost there. Garrett Hampson was surprisingly one of our best players actually. Almost an 800 OPS. 10 stolen bases, 9 home runs, 32 RBIs, 127 games. He had a 360 on base. He did really good, and he played wherever we needed him. Reese Robert had a great bounce back year. Hopefully he can do the same again next year. We have him for 2 more years. Kyle Swilberg was good, and when we had him. Roger Francis. Called him about 2-ish months into the season. In 74 games, he had 10 home runs, 32 RBIs, 17 doubles, 10 stolen bases, 3 caught stealing, 707 OPS, negative WAR. Really? Part of me wants to just say, hey, it was his rookie year, cut him some slack, and keep him. Part of me wants to send him down. I don't know, I haven't made a decision yet. Kevin Sheets in 37 games was great. Luis Parker, I really think this is our second base moving forward. I think he was great, and we still have him for a few more years. He was okay. Like, let's be real. He was okay. You know, he made really good progression. I think if we keep him strictly versus lefties, I think we're good. As long as we don't play him versus righties. This is right lineup. Terrible. This guy here was out for like 2-3 months and he was not good. Okay. So that's going to end the episode here. It's the end of the second season. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought about the season. And I hope y'all have a good one.